In its raw state, a large language model is entirely unstructured. It exists as a swarm of latent possibilities, a probabilistic engine waiting for direction. Inputting a generic command, like asking the system to write a lesson plan, yields a generic result. The output lacks professional utility because it lacks boundaries. To extract value, the prompt must be engineered through strict constraints. This involves dictating a specific role for the AI, defining the target audience, and demanding a precise output format. These constraints force the model to align with a logical blueprint. Injecting these specific parameters configures the algorithm into a precision instrument. This structural discipline has moved beyond the tech industry to become a required competency across every professional domain. High-level prompting works by mapping the established protocols of a specific industry directly into the AI's logical boundaries. Effectively managing these tools requires a systematic understanding of how prompt architectures must shift to meet the unique risk profiles of a profession. In education, time is the primary constraint. Educators use prompt engineering as a resource multiplier to build customized cognitive scaffolding for their classrooms. A teacher moves from a broad topic to a specific demographic, commanding the AI to design a 45-minute science module for 12-year-olds in a Tamil medium school. That single concept can then be tiered for different levels of difficulty. The teacher prompts the system to generate 3 versions of a lesson, optimized for struggling, average, and advanced students. This diagram shows how the system sorts the content into categories that follow Bloom's taxonomy, automatically generating multiple choice, short answer, and essay questions. For students, the strategy is different. Using an AI simply to generate a correct answer bypasses the actual cognitive process. Instead, the student uses the Socratic engine approach, commanding the AI to withhold final answers and only provide guiding questions to encourage independent thinking. Students can also use translation prompts to map abstract concepts, like Newton's laws of motion, onto familiar physical metaphors, such as the mechanics of a cricket match. Study groups can prompt the AI to act as a dynamic quizmaster or generate personalized week-long study plans indexed to their weakest subjects. In an educational context, the value of a prompt is measured by its ability to make the human think harder. In the business sector, prompts are used to synthesize data and accelerate operational execution. Customer service friction is addressed by constraining the AI's tone to output de-escalation strategies in multiple languages, such as English and Tamil simultaneously. Marketing prompts require demographic targeting. The professional must specify audience age, tone, and platform-specific formatting to yield a viable campaign. Entrepreneurs generate comprehensive business plans by inputting strict operational variables, including specific budget limits and hyper-local target markets. This chart shows how the AI parses a dense financial report and isolates 3 key lines: revenue trends, market opportunities, and specific risk factors. Operations are further streamlined by prompting the system to translate meeting notes into structured action items or draft job descriptions based on specific technical requirements. Business prompting is the practice of translating high-level strategy into rapid, constrained operational outputs. In the creative domain, the AI functions as an interactive, collaborative partner used to iteratively test constraints. Writers break through narrative roadblocks by inputting specific character and setting constraints, allowing the AI to generate alternative plot outlines. Screenwriters test dialogue by commanding the AI to avoid genre cliches while maintaining a specific level of character sympathy. Abstract concepts are explored in poetry and art by instructing the AI to contrast modern settings with ancient themes or write philosophical statements about a specific work. Musicians prompt for frameworks, blending traditional instruments with modern genres to establish a baseline for human performance. Creators also use AI to build 30-day content calendars and comprehensive marketing packages for finished art. In creative fields, precise prompting builds the scaffolding that amplifies the artist's original vision. In high-stakes fields, any AI hallucination becomes a matter of professional liability. The golden rule is that AI remains a starting point. Human professional judgment is the final arbiter of every output. Medical professionals prompt the AI to organize raw patient metrics into a rigid clinical format, such as the SOP grid shown here. This structured data is then reprompted to translate complex clinical jargon into layman's terms for patient education. In medical education, the system generates case studies that require students to formulate and defend their own differential diagnoses based on the symptoms provided. In the legal sector, lawyers prompt the AI to parse hundreds of pages of documentation to flag dangerous clauses in lease agreements. This visual represents how legal strategy is generated. By using these IRAC pillars, a scenario is sorted into issue, rule, application, and conclusion. Firms generate regional compliance checklists and basic contract drafts, but these are always caveated with the necessity of expert review. In deterministic fields, prompt engineering acts as a rapid risk mitigation and formatting filter. Engineering requires prompts that translate physical constraints and mathematical logic into digital instructions. Software engineers prompt for code optimization, demanding line-by-line explanations for memory leak fixes, or the generation of technical API documentation. Hardware issues are addressed by prompting the AI with specific material variables to determine the root cause of production defects. This diagram shows a defect rate moving through the nodes of the D-matic cycle. The AI applies this industry framework to the data until it outputs an acceptable defect percentage. Civil engineers and project managers prompt for critical path analyses based on strict budgetary, timeline, and structural code constraints. Engineering prompts demand absolute precision in their instructions to successfully bridge the complex gap between digital theory and physical reality. Across every profession in the matrix, the underlying philosophy of prompting remains the same. The professional formula is always context plus constraints plus format equals professional output. The AI is the chisel, but the human is the artisan. The vision and the judgment come from the person, not the tool. The quality of AI output will never exceed the clarity of human instruction. Prompt engineering is the logical skill of articulation required to master the future of work.